it's a story about a mother and a son. It's a story about a little boy who's missing his dad and builds this kind of imaginary world to protect himself from, the harsh reality, very, very harsh, the atrocities that he's experienced around him. It's a cautionary tale. It's it's a film that actually has, at the end, you're left with a lot of hope at the end of this film, which, I think is very different and unexpected. Rosie she would do anything, of course, to protect her son. She's a fierce mama lion, and she is in a kind of in between a rock and a hard place, really, because on one hand, she's protecting her son from, this horrific tragedy that's happening all around her, unspeakable things by actually, by putting him in the Hitler Youth Program and making it, kind of appearing that they're sort of a normal family when everything is obviously doesn't make any sense, And then on the other hand, she's, has this underground operation working to, protect and save as many people as she can. And so she's really on edge all the time. I first heard about this project actually from Chris Hemsworth, who had just finished working with Taika on Thor Ragnarok, and it wasn't even, I think, even a suggestion that I would be a part of it. He's just said, there's this incredible script of Taika's, you have to read it. And then it came again to me through my agent, who said, there's this incredible script of Taika's, you have to read it. And I read it, and I just was blown away by how beautifully written it was, how touching it was, poignant and different. It was just so different. I had never read anything like it before. And I think a lot of people that have seen it say they've never seen anything like it before. I think you're left with a lot of hope at the end of this film. You really, you're left with two kids who have overcome, all these obstacles to actually find a kind of likeness between one another, and you're left with, this humanity, like this touching human connection that these two kids have, and I think it's very hopeful because of that.